For today's last session, unfortunately. So it's called Inspiring Young Minds Among Limitless Expectations. And let's have a watch our session video. It's now my pleasure to invite Mr. Yavuz Yiğit. He's a social entrepreneur and founder of İyilik Şampiyonası. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him.
Hello, everyone. This is Yavuz Yiğit. I'm going to talk to you about how to influence youth and how you can't influence youth. We're going to talk about actually the youth has, as they said in that slide, they say youth has limitless expectations, but how can we cover those? And firstly, we're going to talk about how we can't do that. So we're going to talk about what do we do, why do we do, and how do we do about youth. So I want you to think of the politicians firstly, how they reach us, how they touch us, how they try to touch us. But firstly, they say, for example, hey, youth, you are our future. They say you are the future. But I don't care when they say you are the future, because you are actually today. You are living the old problems of today, but they're saying that we need you 40 years at like 20 years later. No, actually, I can say TRT World Team is like, most of them are under 30 years old. So they are actually organizing a huge events here and huge platform over here. But generally, when politician is over there, they're saying that you are future. I don't buy that argument. But what I buy, what do we buy these arguments that we're going to see right now? All the time, the politicians are saying that, how can I reach Generation Z? How can we touch the youth generation? So they're coming, that politicians see, like nearly around 45 years old or 50 years old. He wants to touch the youth. Why? Why do they want to touch us? Because we are the voters. Now in Turkey, in 2023 election, there will be 5 million new voters. So those will be youth, and then people are saying that, and the politicians are saying that we need to touch them. So the advisors are coming to those people and then giving them like a couple of advices as you have experienced. Like, sir, how can we reach the youth? Oh, that's great. Make a graffiti wall with a rapper. So the rapper starts to do things, and then the youth generation will like us, right? Like they're using this because we used to, we are listening. My photo is taken, yeah. Thank you. So we are like those rappers. So they're using it. So do we buy it? Like, I will do it in Turkish, but because I don't have that repertoire in English. Like, kanadım kırdılar uçamadım anne, savaş soktular koşturdum. Kalbin açımın herkesin aklına yeri doğruyu ben soktum. Sonbaharda dökülen yapraktım, ilkbaharda geri geldim ben. Halime dostuma selam dursun, gökkuşağındaki bir rengim ben. Ya bir öne gel, ya bir geri git, ya da bana bırakılır. Bu nasıl bir gün kralsın, bir gün varsın, bir gün yoksun bazen tok. Bu nasıl bir gün, bu yeni bir gün ve de bana neşe verebilecek bir gün. Her gün tekrar doğdum, bazen soğudum, kaçtım kendimden. Am I votable person now? Just because if I make rap some? So I don't think so, and I should not so. Just because if I am like wearing orange socks and then talking like I am look like young. So I don't think so. The second thing is they're talking about Netflix, right? Oh, I watch let's talk about Dark, and then Dark. I watch like Friends. Oh, yo, how you doing? So I don't think that also works. Okay, we all know. politician doesn't watch dark. They should not, okay? At the age of 55, with that much of work, they should not, but they pretend like they do, and I don't think we buy it. The third thing is, they're playing PUBG. Some politicians pretend like they play PUBG, but that doesn't work either. The fourth thing is, they say, oh, let's go to TikTok, and because they are there, or Twitch. They're Twitch, so, okay, let's make a video. Please wave your hands, because I will make a TikTok video and put it to my TikTok page. Please wave your hands and do something. Yeah, move on. Make some noise. Make some noise. Thank you. So, like, I'm a good politician right now because I will put it to the TikTok. And the fifth thing is, this is what I really like. Let's give them everything. Like, this is why I put there 3 keys, because that's a politician in Turkey in 1990s, which exploited the whole Turkish economy, said, we will give you 3 keys. One, like, because the economy will boost, and then she said, they will give us 1 car key, 1 house key, and 1 another house key, okay? So now what they did in Turkey, right, or in the world right now, they're giving stuff. Free internet. We will give you free internet. Vote for me. We will give you some like free transportation, or we will pay your bills. So they give us a lot of things. And that also doesn't work because we take it, but we don't vote for them. Because there is no engagement with us, actually. We don't want to be sold. We don't want to be bought with the votes or with the things they offer to us. So let's talk about what we want to, because actually the youth are not stupid. They see that. So when you give me that money, extra money, I use it, and I don't vote for you because it's like there's a ballot, and then nobody sees who I vote. So like, I don't like it. Actually, the idea should not be voting for me. I mean, when they look to me, if they see that I am a voter, that doesn't work because I'm a person who has desires, who has troubles, who have psychological or physical problems or economical problems. So generally, when they think of public relations, as I mentioned in the last 5 part, that doesn't work for all young people in Turkey and outside of Turkey. So I'll give you the most crucial statistic for Turkish youth, apart from those rappers and whatever that is. The most crucial statistic for Turkish youth is this. I think that all Turkish politicians, also the young leaders, social leaders, should think of this statistic. That is, only 5% of youth active in Turkey, active in social projects. Only 5%. And I know those 5% are not that good 5%. And in the world, the world average is 22%. It's from the Global Youth Welfare Index. Why is that a problem? Why it's a huge problem for Turkish youth not be part of this, and also not for Turkish youth, but also the world youth? Why should they be part of the social projects? As Jack Ma, as the founder of Alibaba, and Elon Musk, founder of Tesla, you know, Stanford University, Oxford University, they tell us in near future, we don't need to be engineer. What do we need? We need some talents. We need talents because things can be changed with metaverse. Jobs can be changed with new jobs will be there. But generally, the Stanford University says you need 4 C's as the young. 1, you need to be creative. To be creative, you need some talent, right? The other C is communication. You need to be good at communication. You need to be good at cooperation. You need to be good at critical thinking. But how do we get those trainings? How do we get those traits? With training? No. If I give public speaking training, till now I gave more than 100,000 people, I gave public speaking trainings. So I get too many trainings from Oxford University, from Harvard University, about public speaking and how to influence people, some of this stuff. But I can say, any training that I give you now, right now, like how to increase your voice and how to decrease your voice. I give you this training, and then you get a signed paper that you are, like, you joined a public speaking training. But you can't speak like that. So when you're here, your voice is like becoming like this. If you increase it, it may be, because right now, like 200 people are looking at me. Some of you are looking at me like this. It could be great if my face on the TV, because some people will not see my face. Yüzümü kameraya verebilirsek çok iyi olur, yani ekranlara. Some people are watching me like this. They're giving my back. Okay. So, like, they're still giving. Nereye bakayım? Oraya. Okay. So, like, some people are looking at me like this. Some people are doing this. Some people are like this. My students are over there. They're making like this. Because they like me, and then they're like, they came here, like I'm their children, and daughter, or like make a theater over here. So like, but that increased my anxiety. Some of you are like, and some of you are sleeping. And like, before I come here, like 50 people left. I mean, it's, I mean, why? What was the reason? I mean, there were TRT general manager. That was great chance that I make this speech, and then he left, and so it's like I'm like unhappy, okay? So that increases my anxiety. Any training you got, you can't train people occasions like this. I wasn't expecting an organization like this. I mean, I was not expecting 360 square that I should turn to everyone. So it increases my anxiety as well. So any training you got, you can't learn it if you don't have a practice like this. A debater, a debate club member goes to these kind of stages 100 times a year. A debate club, if you create a debate club, rather than giving students money, you train those people, because 100 times they are here, there are people like that not listening to me, and then I want them to listen to me. So now she left her phone, and I feel like, and she's also doesn't like me right now because I'm pointing her. So these things are like, these things you can only learn it by doing it, not getting trained by some people like me, or having like jokes about public speaking. So these kind of trainings only can be done with the social activities that you do. So what I'm talking about. So if you go to a student clubs, firstly, let's give some better numbers. United States Education Department says if a student goes to a student club or a drama club or like a sport or art, their bad habits like using drugs, alcohol, or like violence decreases 4 times. And their success in the school increases 3 times. But as I mentioned in the first place, if the student activities and student clubs are 5% in Turkey, those students can't participate in the school and they can't increase their traits. So if we are together, for example, 3 persons working for like a water drill in Africa. So what do we do? What do we learn? We should look at the budgeting. We should look at the marketing, because we want to influence people that we want to raise money for Sudan. So what do we do actually? We increase our traits. But in our schools, they're training us all the time. What I am stand for here, there is something called extracurricular activities, right? it should totally change in the world, not just in Turkey, but also in the world. It's not extracurricular activities. It is curricular activities. It is the activity that should be done, and it is the main activity that we should have. So, let's talk about some challenges. I have 5 minutes, really? I have a lot of things to say. Okay, let's look at some challenges that youth has now. Like 3 challenges that we have. One, the rabbit hole. All of you are inside the rabbit hole. The second thing is FOMO, which is fear of missing out. And the third one is paradox of choice. A youth is living right now. So what is rabbit hole? If you are, for example, if you want to go to a Turkish YouTube, and then you want to make a research about Nazım Hikmet, a famous poet in Turkey. So you go to there, and all of you, I can say, you're in a rabbit hole. What is rabbit hole? You know the Alice in Wonderland. You go with the rabbit, and it opens to a different world, right? You want to look for a rabbit. You want to look for Nazım Hikmet, or you want to look for climate change. So in the right, YouTube offers you something else. So you go to Ramiz dayı, çünkü herkes öldürür sevdiğini. So when you are looking to that, so you want to, like suddenly you want to watch Ibrahimovic's best goals. And then when you watch Ibrahimovic's best goals, you're looking at the Princess Diana. Why? I don't know why you do that, but because YouTube offers you to do that. And when you're looking to that, you know who is Dodo El Fayed. I don't know. Do you know Dodo El Fayed? Yeah, some of you know. She was with him when he made a car crash. You know, like something stupid right now. So when you're watching it, you also look like, okay, let's watch some stuff. So like older generation doesn't understand this. Our lives are interrupting all the time. They're interrupting us. We can't concentrate. The older generations are like this. Can we come to the 40 seconds to this? See, it's from a very famous Turkish TV drama, TV series, not series, like a TV movie. They found gold. The 5 brothers, 4 brothers find 5 brothers find gold, and then they will try to count to that. Let's see. So the guy in the middle, we can see, görebiliriz. Görebilir miyiz? Can we see it?
Her şeyi de.
Yeah.
Bu gömü altınlarını böyle...
Oh, sorry. It was my fault. Tekrardan 40'a gelebilir miyiz? Çok basit şu aşağıdan hemen. Evet. 40'a gelebilirsek.
Ne yapacağız oğlum? Köyün bütün tarlalarını satın alacağız. Bir sürü inek, öküz alacağız.
İkinci saniyeye gelsek beklemeyiz.
Ulan bu kadar altından koy yerinde yaşanır mı?
Öyle ya. Gayrı büyük şehirde yaşayacağız.
Şehre mi gideceğiz? Şehirli
So they're
Allah'lar
going to
gibi
count
mi
it right now.
olacak?
They're going to count how many coins they have.
Gömü altınlarını büyük şehirde bozdurmaya kalkarsa hükümete bir cini alır elimizden.
Biz de gizli bozdururuz.
Kime lan?
Himmet ağabey. Hani Ankara'da bizim bir hemşeri var tümcü. Adı neydi?
Neydi onun adı ya?
So you see,
Alırsan mı? Alırsan mı?
this is you, actually. This guy is you. This is Instagram. This is Twitter. This is Facebook. This is YouTube. Okay, he starts counting.
1317, 1318,
Himmet ağa. Tomofil de alacağız değil mi?
Tabii alacağız.
This is
oğlum,
YouTube.
hem de en kocamanından.
Now you get interrupted and you can't make your thesis.
Hay Allah, kaçta kaldıydım. Sayarken konuşup kafamı karıştırmayın lan. Bir, iki, üç, dört, beş.
Himmet ağa, kafanı karıştırmak gibi olmasın emme. Apartmanda alacak mıyız?
Tabii alacağız oğlum. Bir, iki, üç, dört, beş. 4444.
40,000, 40,400.
4447, 4447.
Now they're making a combo. WhatsApp,
Alacak mıyız?
Instagram,
Ben kelepçeli saat
TikTok.
alacağım. Ben yaylon bir gecelik istiyorum.
4453.
Himmet ağabey, o karılar gene çok konuşurlar, senin kafan karışacak.
Sayende karıştı.
So this is actually you. This is our story. Because the older generations studied from here. They studied from books. And then books doesn't interrupt them. But we're all the time interrupted. So we need better solutions for that. The second thing we are facing it, FOMO. I should finish it, okay? FOMO, you want me to like follow? Yeah. I'm sorry. So just like 3 more minutes. Sorry. FOMO and FOBO. What is it? Fear of missing out or fear of better option. So what is it? So this is what it is. In the older generations, why they don't understand us? Because older generation doesn't have that much of desires on their lives. But in our life, when we go to the Instagram, when you're eating your apple in your room, just an apple, just a half apple looking at to you, you open the Instagram and then you see Salt B, right? You know the guy? Makes great meats and then touching the meats and then showing the meats to you from this, like here, look, great meat. You want to eat it? You want to eat it? They're making like this. I am in my room and then they're showing me the meats like this. Can we start it? This is actually you. When you're Instagram, this is you. And then Gaziantep is a great place in Turkey with great food. You sit in Gaziantep and then they serve you a lot of things, but they don't give you the things. So because they don't understand why we are stressful. They don't understand why we are that much of stressful. Because now the happiness is not from 1 to 10. It is 1 to 1,000. Okay, maybe I'm at 50, better than the older generation. They were at 10. But now the happiness rate is from 1,000. That's why in Turkey, 72% of the youngsters says they are much stressful. There are a lot of stress. They say that because they are sitting on their houses and then the life goes on like this. So here, as you see, the only person who makes carpe diem and sees the day, the lady over there. The others are like trying to catch the things. They don't want to miss anything because they want to share it to the world. So you see here, this is Doğu Ekspresi, the East Express from Turkey. 10 years ago, if I tell people in Turkey that our train tickets will be 4,000 lira, nobody believes it. But now people want to go here. People want to do it because I see that, so which increases my anxiety, which increases my stress when I'm at house. So the final thing is the paradox of choice. I will finish it after this. So in the past, if you have 2 choices, that's okay. So the paradox of choice, the famous sociologist Barry Schwartz, his idea, it's from his book. He says, in the past, if you have 2 choices, if you choose one, the other part, you say, okay, like I missed, but this is okay. Now, if you choose something, there will be 100 things that you can choose. So you become unhappy not choosing that. Also, when you choose something, you're not belonging to that. So it increases also our stress as well. So finally, what we need actually, we need people like you to lead youngsters. We need people like you to go to the social clubs, social activities, because youngsters right now do not know where to go. There are 100 things that they can do. That's why influencers are that much of influence, like effective. Because you wrote 100 books about Middle East, and then you tell me that, read these 5. It will make me really happy because I don't need to read 95 because there are a lot of things I should do on this life. Catching the school and then watching friends, watching Game of Thrones, and then I need to do a lot of things. So that's why influencers are incredibly important. But if those influencers are bad influences, that's bad. But people like you, the young leaders, social leaders we need, you need to act, ladies and gentlemen. You need to act for world's youth, Turkey's youth, or your country's youth, to show them the path, to show them the wrong path and the right path. You need to follow the guys, you need to follow the ladies, like over there, working for climate change. You need to work and then help those people to change something in your society. Thank you very much. Listen for me.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Mr. Yavuz Yiğit for this inspiring talk. All right, this brings us to the end of this year's Next by TRT World Forum. We had several different fruitful discussions and inspiring talks. It was a real pleasure to having you all here with us today. Hope you enjoyed your experience here. And we are hoping to see you next year again at Next by TRT